If you feel like you're always wearing the same thing, if you feel like you never have an adequate outfit to wear to that special event, if you feel that it's impossible to put together outfits in your closet, then you probably feel like you have nothing to wear. So you have a closet full of clothes and still nothing to wear. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you why and how to fix it. So basically, the reason why you have nothing to wear is because you're probably not thinking about your closet as a whole and just buying individual pieces without planning ahead. And that's where all of your problems stem from. The first reason why you don't have anything to wear is because you buy the same thing over and over again. What happens is that sometimes we like a certain look or a certain piece, or we're just really comfortable and in a safe zone. So every time we buy new clothing, we just end up buying things that we already have in our closet, just more of it. So for example, if you like wearing a t-shirt with jeans, you might have several pair of jeans and several t-shirts that really don't look that different from one another, and this will make you feel like you have nothing to wear because you're repeating the same outfit time and time again. If you're buying items that have a similar cut, a similar fit, similar colors, then they're not really going to be impactful in your closet compared to the other ones you already have. And you'll feel like you're just wearing the same thing over and over again. Now, this is different from when you have the same item, but they are in a different cut, a different material, a different style, a different color, and that's okay. So I have a linen blazer that is very different from my black blazer, and those give me very different vibes and very different looks. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you have 5 skinny jeans that are basically the same thing and just take up a lot of space in your closet, giving you the illusion that you have a lot to wear, but in reality, it's just more of the same. The way to fix this is to go through your closet and get rid of anything that you have multiples of. Keep the ones that you actually love. If you have 10 striped t-shirts that are very similar, get rid of the ones that are basically identical and just keep the ones that you really love and that are different from each other. Also, you might want to keep the ones that are better quality or are in better condition. And a second step is to be mindful when you are buying new pieces, making sure that you are not buying repeated things. So always ask yourself before purchasing something new, do I already have something that's very similar to this in my closet? Will this be different from what I have? Will it give me a different style, a different sensation, a different vibe? And if the answer is yes, I have something that's really similar in my closet, don't buy it. The second reason you have nothing to wear is because the clothing you own doesn't match your lifestyle. Sometimes we get really excited about certain pieces that we have no occasion or activity to wear them to. If you lead a very casual lifestyle and just go to casual places more often, and you end up with a whole bunch of dressier clothing, you might have a hard time finding clothes for your casual events. If you have a corporate job and have a lot of business attire in your closet, it might be hard to transition those into the weekend. You may love stilettos, but if what you're doing in your day-to-day activities is standing and walking, you might have all those pretty shoes that really aren't practical for walking around in. And the opposite could also be true. If you live a life where you have a lot of social events and things that you need to dress nicer for, but all your clothes are very casual because you work from home and don't really invest in nicer pieces, whenever you're going to get dressed for these nicer events, you're going to feel like you have nothing to wear. The way to resolve this is to sit down and analyze your lifestyle. Figure out what a reasonable time period is for you. So let's say a month, and think about what sort of activities you have on a monthly basis and how many outfits you need for those activities and events. If you have a job that you need to get dressed up for from Monday to Friday, you might need anywhere from 10 to 20 different outfits. If you have things happening on the weekend that have specific dress codes and attire, you might need 2 or 3 outfits for that. This way you can proportion out the items you have in your closet in accordance to your lifestyle, and this way you'll feel you have always something appropriate to wear to whatever type of event you need to go to. I made a whole video talking a little bit more in depth about how to go about this process, and I'll link it up here for you guys to watch. If you're finding this video helpful up to here, I'd love it if you would let me know by clicking the like button down below. Thank you. And the third reason you have nothing to wear is because it's hard to mix and match the pieces inside of your closet. This can be due to basically 2 factors. The first one might be that you have too many statement pieces, and it's hard to combine and mix those statement pieces within each other. As the name already implies, statement pieces are pieces that really bring out your style and are normally a little bit more special and different from basic pieces. Since they are more unique, they can be harder to pair with other statement pieces because combining 2 statement pieces in one outfit is actually harder to do than combining a statement piece with your basics. Statement pieces look different for everyone. For you, a statement piece might be a bright neon blazer, or it might be something as simple as a different cut of pants. And still, it's fundamental to have basics in your closet so that it will make your mixing and matching easier, especially if you're just starting out with closet curation. A good ratio to start off with and a number to have in your head is 80% basics and 20% statement pieces. When you start getting a better sense of your personal style and what you really like to wear, you're probably going to tweak those numbers, and that is perfectly fine. There are no hard set rules. Another reason why you might have difficulties mixing and matching within your closet is because you don't have a color palette. When you're buying clothes without thinking about what colors you already have in your wardrobe, you will probably find that it's hard to match some items with most of your wardrobe, and that's going to restrain you from creating the most amount of outfits possible. When you feel restrained about how you can use a certain piece and you know that you can only actually make it look good with a limited number of pieces in your wardrobe, you'll probably feel like you have nothing to wear. For me personally, curating a color palette for my wardrobe was one of the most efficient and impactful ways that I was able to start dressing better. It's so fun and motivating to see that you can pull out basically any piece out of your closet and they just go together. You can start off by picking a few neutrals and then picking 1 or 2 colors that complement each other well and build your color palette off of that. If you want to know more about what colors look good on you according to your skin tone, and also more about putting together your personal color palette for your wardrobe, check out this really fun video that I made right here. If you've watched a few videos of mine and are enjoying my content, I'd love it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.